2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Bulls, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here's White. Over Garland, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
And both free throws good for White. Here's Garland. Right wing. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Back to Osman. A 3-ball. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside, White. The Cavaliers pull it in.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And Drummond kicks to Love. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special.
2 points. That one goes.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Here's Carter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Osman. The wide open look for Love. Connects from 3-point range.
It helps to have a big man who can shoot it. Kevin Love can certainly do that, letting that one fly.
Outside, White passes it to Carter. Back to White. 5 to shoot. No good that time. Good D from Love. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Drummond passes to Love. And that one drops. Love's got 5 now.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
To the middle. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's Osman. Garland at the elbow. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's done in for White. Now here's Nance. Off target with his 3. 1:46 left to play here in the first. Here's Young, and Young with the stuff.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Sexton. No points in the game yet for him. Offensive rebound.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Levine dishes to Dunn. That one goes. Count it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Porter against Levine. Porter passes to Drummond. Back to Porter. Now here's Drummond, guarded by Levine. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Young, and it's Young finishing it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Sexton. The Bulls getting the bucket. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Dunn. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Young. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Levine. And that one is good.
And that's exceptional body control from Levine. Contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
That will count. He can't get that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Sexton. Andre Drummond is out there with Porter. Then it's Thompson, and it's Windler in at the 2.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now, here's Thompson after Colin Sexton's miss. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And Thompson kicks to Porter. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Inside. Here's Hutchison. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Thompson dishes to Garland. Out to the right wing. Here's Osman. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Love penetrating. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first free throw is good.
This is what you get with Kevin Love. He can slide down to play the center position. And obviously he's a great stretch 4, so that's some flexibility.
Chicago making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Now here's White. On the wing, Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Valentine. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Osman, the pass to Love. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Markkanen kicks to Valentine. White dishes to Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Carter. Stolen by Thompson. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. This one for three. And it's Osman missing. Chicago leading by 3. Outside Porter. Chicago again turning it over.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Young comes in for Markkanen, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Denzel Valentine. And Cleveland with a change here too. Nance is checked in. Now here's Love. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
To the inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Love.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. And Cleveland with a change here too. Windler's checked in. 1:32 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Garland. He feeds it to Love. To the paint. Garland, the pass to Love. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Back to Young. Outside Porter. Now here's Dunn. Defense right on him. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Chris Dunn. And then for Cleveland, Andre Drummond's checked in for Love. And it's Sexton in for Jetty Osman.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time. Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Cornett passes to Hutchison. Down low. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they get it back. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside, Sexton. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Out to Nance. There's Garland. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cleveland ahead, leading by a point. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Kevin, first half was terrific. What's going right out there?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They were trailing coming. And that should do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Love finds Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Over Levine. To the right side. Here's Osman, guarded by Porter, and it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Chicago leading. Outside, White. To the inside. Kick out to Levine. And again, Chicago turns it over. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. The Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Outside, Sexton. Pulls up on the elbow, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Now the pass to Markkanen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Inside. Outside, Porter. Back to Carter. On the wing, Levine. 6 to shoot. Carter, the pass to Levine. Over Sexton. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Valentine's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's done in for White. And Cleveland with a change here too. Porter's checked in for Garland. Porter passes to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Now Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Bulls trail by 3. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
On the wing, Levine. Pass to Valentine. On the wing, Levine. Back to Dunn. Shot from the low block. Basket good. Dunn's got his second bucket.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
Back to Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. And it's good off the back rim and in. Love's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. Levine dishes to Markkanen. Back to Levine. Passes to Markkanen. Out left to the wing. Outside, Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Young comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Dunn. Young outside. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And finished off by Porter.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Young outside. It's stolen by Nance. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Thompson. Back to Porter. From downtown. The shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. 30 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Levine. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Levine's got 8 points.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. It's tipped. Dishes to Nance. That three off the mark. Lets it go with a three. Off the mark. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Andre Drummond is out there with Nance. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now Garland. Nance with no one around. Now here's Garland. Not a lot of room, and that one's good. Drummond.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Outside, White. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 5. There's the pass to Harrison. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Porter. Osman kicks to Garland. Windler, the pass to Garland. To the paint. And Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Back to Harrison. Carter with it. Garland picks him up. Stolen by Garland. To the middle. Kicks it out to Love. There's the three. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Markkanen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. That's good from Dunn on the assist by Markkanen.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
To the wing on the left. The wide open look here for Garland. And Drummond kicks to Osman. And here's Love from the arc. Kept alive. Here's Drummond. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Dunn. Ball stolen. Here's Osman, guarded by Porter. And here's Love for three. Passes it to Windler. Over to the left wing. Feeds it to Drummond, and that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Bean comes in for Dunn. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Well, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. He kicks to Porter. Levine against Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. Off target at the rim. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Goes up on the high post. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Cleveland leading by 9. Love outside. And that's an intentional foul.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. 1:11 left in the game. Levine with it. Garland picks him up. Levine passes to Satoransky. Out to the right wing. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with a solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Kicks it to Love. Shoots the 3. And it's Osman missing. And here are the Bulls now. Left side, Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Satoransky. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Levine. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. "20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Dellavedova with the ball. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Cornette. The 11-footer can't connect. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment. if it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And nothing.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. Now, here's Garland to the inside. And Drummond kicks to Love. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Wall taking his time here. And the pass to Beal. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Drummond. That shot off. Some solid defense from Bryant.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Now here's Love. Buries the long-range jumper.
I admire the quickness. Love's catch-and-shoot Jay is instant. Out of his hands in a second's notice.
Here's Wall. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup.
Love against Hachimura. And here is Garland. Drummond. Good work defensively by Bryant. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Hachimura. The Wizards working the ball around now. That one falls.
Nice to see Bryant play to his strength. He's powerful, and he can get his way inside.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over Beal. The shot missing. Now Washington takes it the other way. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. He kicks it to Bryant. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Ripped away. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Wall with a block.
Oh, the height Wall possesses, it allows him to get up for these type of blocks. Shooters have to be aware of his reach.
And Wall with the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. Beal, the pass to Bonga. Fires from 18. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers with a new 14.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3 like that.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Beal against Sexton. From the low block. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Love outside. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Here's Bunga. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Sexton. Lets it go from the wing. The shot's good.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Passes it to Bryant. Now here is Hachimura. Back to Bryant. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Garland. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that does it for the first quarter. The Wizards lead by 5. And don't. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And a more traditional in-the-paint big for most of his career. Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And then defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
Now, here's Garland. Can't connect from short range.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Smith kicks to Mahimi. And Bertans now top of the key. Back to Mahimi. And he banks in the layup. Mahimi's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Brown. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Garland, the pass to Windler. And stolen by Payton. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Smith, the pass to Payton. And yes, it's good. Payton's got his first points of the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Garland with it. He's against Smith. Thompson inside. Guarded by Mahimi. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahimi. 4 on the shot clock. That's good from Porter on the assist by Garland.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Pass to Wagner from deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Payton kicks to Wagner. Nice ball movement by Washington. Smith right side. A second chance effort. Bertans can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Porter with it. Picked up by Brown. Porter, no luck. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. The Wizards with another miss. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the basket by Washington. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Thompson finds Sexton. It's taken away by Smith. 35 seconds left in the first half. Brown the pass to Bertans. Nance gets the rebound.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Porter, no luck. Wizards leading by 8.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Bertans with the ball.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greeting. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And that should do.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Mahinmi.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bunga in at the small forward.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Outside Beal. The feed to Bryant. And it's sent back by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Wizards leading by 8. Bryant up top. Inside. Beal. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Makes it off the glass.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the paint. Here's Wall, and he drops it in from the low post. Wall's got 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Now Garland. Love outside. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 6.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he can put that one down.
Here's Bunga. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Sexton trying to break free. Off with the layup. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Windler's checked in, and it's Dante Exum in for Garland. And a change for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in. Love dishes to Exum. Back to Love. Feeds to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around with the tip, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Wall attacking, and the slam dunk by Wall.
He's very good at staying in control on his drives, and with Wall's amazing speed, it's not easy to stay in control.
Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Wall passes to Mahimi. And here is Hachimura. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Wow, he feels the contact and converts regardless. That type of effort will energize Hachimura's teammates.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Hachimura the pass to Mahimi. Hachimura against Love. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Dante Exum. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Stolen by Thompson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Nance kicks to Porter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Beal's checked in for Ian Mahimi. The pass to Beal. Over to the wing. Inside. Wagner kicks to Bertans. They get it back.
Well, almost 7 feet. Wagner can really own the boards, grabs the rebound, and finishes the play strong.
And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break with a 10-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Nance and Thompson are up front. And it's Porter in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards with possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Sexton against Smith. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Wagner. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
And stolen by Sexton. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
There's Beal with the 3. The shot will not fall.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
The kick out to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And getting out in transition's been a big part of this run that they're on.
Beal, the pass to Wagner. Wizards passing it around. Sexton against Beal. Here's Wagner. And Thompson sends it back.
But Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Sexton against Beal. The shot by Sexton, no good. For Washington, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And it's Beal in the corner. It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Now, here's Garland, covered by Smith. And Porter, here we go. Garland with it, working on Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Porter. To the left side wing. Back to Wall. The 3. The offensive rebound. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hachimura, he's checked in for Bertans. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. And then Hachimura with the jam.
Yeah, he's not afraid to step up in a big spot. Hachimura, I like to see him up his intensity and deliver.
To the inside, Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, when you feed Drummond the rock, he won't be disappointed. Doesn't matter what point of the game it is, he provides for his team.
Wall attacking. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And these are the possession Wall loves taking hold of. Outstanding in scoring in these important moments.
The slam dunk by Garland.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Beal finds Bryant. Back to Beal. Fires the 3. But they get it back. And stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Beal with the steal. Bryant with it. Garland picks him up. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Passes it to Drummond. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead early. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
When you're just talking about pure speed, Wall is incredible, an explosive point guard who dominates in both ends. Those are big. I mean, it turns into a two-possession game.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Beal with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Shot clock at 6. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
This is Bryant at his best, getting physical inside and drawing a good foul.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Deflects the pass. Down low. Here's Love. Count it!
There's no fear in the eyes of Love. He's used to feeling pressure as well as scoring in the clutch.
Here is Wall. And the Cavaliers call time here. The score knotted at 60. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, John Wall.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Wizards 5 right now. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward.
Wonderful vision. Love could have taken it himself, but has the eyes and the desire to make plays for others.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Love kicks to Garland. Pass to Love. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Wall with some nice D. Hachimura the pass to Beal. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. To the wing right side. There's the pass to Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Windler's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Outside Beal. To the middle, down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's Bryant missing.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And that one's good. Osman's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Hachimura the pass to Wall. Got a piece of it. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Here's Osman. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Drummond. Yes!
In clutch moments, you want your best players to come to bat for you. Luckily for them, Drummond is an all-star type player who feasts off of the pressure.
Hachimura with it. Picked up by Love. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards. Wall dishes to Bryant. Over in the corner, Bertans. Inside, Wall. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's Love. Pass to Porter. Stood on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
The 3 from Bertans. Count it!
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game is on the line.
Now, here's Garland. The dish now to Porter. Love with a wide open look. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They escape with a victory. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. the nation's capital. Welcome to 2K Sports for another day. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward spot. Now here is Carter. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, what explosiveness. What force around the rim by Zach LaVine.
Now here's Wall. Bryant up top. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And that one, good.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Connects on the 9-footer.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
Left side, Porter. Tries from 10, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Bryant is doubled. Pass to Bonga. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Carter leading the charge. Levine can't hit. All with it. Now defended by Levine. Wall against Carter. Carter pulls it in. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Levine dishes to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now,
oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Yeah, this is a little bit of showmanship right there, from his nifty handle to the way he finishes. Nicely done by Zach.
It's Beal on the wing. Over Levine. 5 on the clock. Carter pulls it in.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Looking very mobile on his drives. Markkanen hard to stop the 7-footer when he's on attack.
Outside, Wall. The pass to Bonga. To the paint. And Bryant kicks to Wall. Back to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Carter up top. And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Here's Bonga. Back to Beal, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Bulls leading by 6. White inside, working on Smith. Cornette kicks to Satoransky. Young passes to Cornette. Back to Young. And the rejection by Mahimi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahimi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Bulls have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Satoransky. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Beal, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Brown dishes to Smith. To the inside, and it's Mahimi finishing it off.
That's pure power, pure effort. Jan Mahimi going to the rack with bad intentions.
Chicago leading by 6. White the pass to Cornette. Now here's Satoransky. Cornette kicks to Young. Pass to Cornette. Takes the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joy.
Being yourself, being in.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Harrison passes to Young. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's blocked.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
Tries again. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Washington trailing. Here's Bertans. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And Young with the stuff.
Superb in the open court. Picks the right routes to run. Thaddeus Young, really good decision making.
Smith kicks to Bertans. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Here's Bertans, and the layup is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dunn kicks to Valentine. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Bertans, the pass to Wagner. And he gets the bucket. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Young outside. Down low. Cornette to the left wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. So for the Wizards, Ryan is checked in for Berchinis. Hachimura comes in for Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Porter's checked in for Ballantyne. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Shaquille Harrison.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Wagner kicks to Bryant. Back to Wagner. Stolen by Markkanen. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Plenty of burst in those legs. Porter attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Outside, Wall. Wall draws the double. Bryant passes to Wagner. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Porter outside. That shot off the mark. And Washington the other way now.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hachimura finds Wagner. Unable to get that one. Nice D from LaVine. And finished off by Porter.
Well, the motor is on full display right now for Otto Porter. He is getting after it on the glass.
Payton looking it over. Here's Hachimura. Markkanen pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the jam by LaVine.
I tell you, when LaVine gets up ahead of steam, he's really difficult to stay in front of.
Here's Hachimura. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Kick out to LaVine. 4 seconds left. Porter passes to Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you back here. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 10. And that should do.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Beal drives in to the middle. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Now Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
Outside LaVine. The shot's good. LaVine's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Bryant slams it in.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
LaVine looking around. Six to shoot. Nice D from Bryant. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
And he doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford.
Wow!
Young fella.
Well, simply running an offense, probably the area where Zach can grow the most.
Here's Hachimura. He gets that one. Hachimura's got his first points in this one.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Out to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Gets a hand on it. And Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Boy, that is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Smith against Satoransky. Count it. Satoransky's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Smith trying to break loose, and Mahimi with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness. You're going to take everybody by surprise putting the ball on the deck. Jan Mahimi taking what the defense gives him.
Cornett kicks to Valentine. Here's Satoransky. Rebound by Mahimi. Wizards trail by 7. Beal gets a wide open look. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Mahimi's got 6.
You do not have to be a gifted scorer. Jan Mahimi willing to create offense, working hard on the offensive window.
Here's Satoransky, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Bertines passes to Mahimi, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, over the years, Mahimi has become more and more offensive-minded. You get him a paint touch, he's thinking score it.
Satoransky, bounce pass. And Cornett gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 7.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Smith finds Bertans. Can't hit from in close. The Bulls have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Satoransky, the pass to Valentine. Here's Hutchison. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Smith outside. And it's good for 2. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Hutchison. Hutchinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Dunn. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Davis Bertans out there with Mahimi. And it's Brown in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. It's stolen by Bertans. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
That matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
Harrison passes to Young. And the rejection by Mahimi. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Dunn. Here is Porter. Nails the baby hook. And the Bulls lead by 7.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Mahimi down low. Defended by Carter. Mahimi's shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
That shot missing, and the Bulls going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Markkanen can't get it to go. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And contact on the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jim Boylan talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Bradley Beal.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Young on the follow.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Wall passes to Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
Pass to Young. Back to Levine. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
Hachimura against Markkanen. Kicks the Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Important possession there, and John Wall getting it done.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 2, and the basket is good.
Oh, he doesn't shy away from the moment. Thaddeus Young, big-time delivery.
Ball passes to Mahimi. Chalk up 2 there. Mahimi's got 10 points in just the second half.
How about the composure? A potential tide-turning moment in this game. Mahimi comes up big.
Levine dishes to Young. And the rejection by Mahimi. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And Washington making a change. Ryan's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Feeds it to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
And Bryant slams it in.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Hachimura kicks the Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. And it's Bryant missing. Bulls have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And stolen by White. Porter in the corner. White looking around. Nice D from Wall. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bryant. Got it.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Outside, Levine. Beal with the steal. Here's Wall. Money!
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now Garland. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
To the inside, stolen by Markkanen. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Drummond passes to Garland, and the shot goes in.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Levine against Sexton. Carter kicks to White. Five to shoot. Stolen by Garland. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Sexton on the wing. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so just over a minute and a half played. Osman. Now the pass to Garland. Pass to Osman. The tray. And Sexton has it in the corner. Passes to Osman. Back to Drummond. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Osman. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. Clock at 4. Carter pulls it in. The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Porter.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Garland kicks to Love for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Porter finds Markkanen. Here's White. Right side, Porter. Now here's White. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to Markkanen. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Sexton with it. Now defended by Levine. Love with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, you know he can hit that. He's done that for years. This part of his game has made him so valuable.
Levine looking around. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Garland, and it's denied.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
An even 3-on-3 break. Osman the pass to Love, and he lays it straight in. Love's got 5. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Chris Dunn is out there with Satoransky. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And Thompson kicks to Garland. With some arc, and it's good. 2 points. Garland's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
Pretty silky smooth floater from Garland that time.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Sinks that one from the post. Cornette's got his first basket.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Garland dishes to Porter. Pass to Thompson. Back to Porter. It's hauled in by Cornette.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
The Cavaliers pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's Thompson off the drive. Nance with no one around. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Satoransky the pass to Dunn. And there's the pass to Hutchison. Young outside. That shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Thompson passes to Windler. On the wing, Porter. Trying to get open is Thompson. Porter, no luck. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Windler. Off target from outside. The Bulls have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Hutchison. It's good. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Garland. 6 points for him. Pass to Nance. He kicks it to Porter. Back to Nance. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Dunn. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Windler the pass to Nance. No one near him. Misses off the right iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the paint, Dunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Have to admire how Dunn draws these fouls. Just a master at fooling whoever is on it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Young. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Porter dishes to Drummond with the shot. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Bulls have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Tries again. Here's Markkanen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
No doubt about the potential that Markkanen has. He just needs to keep improving, especially on the defensive end.
That one drops. He ties it up. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Back to White. Valentine with it. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Love. Now Drummond. Sexton for 3. Harrison with the rebound. 24 seconds left to play here in the half. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
White looking around. Dishes to Valentine. With 4 seconds on the clock, Carter with the bucket.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
The number one takeaway is how well they're moving the ball, Ernie. The assists are coming in bunches. Always.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Cavaliers leading. Right wing. Osman the pass to Drummond. And here's Love, defended by Carter. Outside, Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Carter. Sexton finds Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer. Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside, Levine. Kicks to Porter. Inside, Carter, the pass to Levine. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Levine. Carter's got 8 points. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Now here's White. He's guarded closely. Basket counts.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside, Sexton for the 3. And Drummond throws it down. Drummond's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's White. Basket good. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Garland kicks to Osman. Markkanen against Love. Osman, the pass to Love. Back to Osman from outside the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi always showing up here to compete.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Satoransky the pass to Cornette. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Valentine, and he gets it to go.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Nance finds Thompson. Here's Osman. Back to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Back to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Porter passes to Thompson. Nance outside. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Porter with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Satoransky. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. On the wing, Porter. Fires for 3. Off on that one. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for Cleveland. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers leading by 5. So for Chicago right now, Harrison out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Valentine. And it's Young. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. Indler, no good from outside. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And here is Valentine. Down low. And Young with the basket on the assist by Valentine.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Porter passes to Thompson. Back to Porter. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Young with the steal. Thompson dishes to Porter. Feeds it to Nance. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Young with the ball. Pass to Valentine. Tries yet again. Pass to Hutchison. Back to Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Windler. Cans it from downtown. Windler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Sexton's shot is good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Dunn passes to Young. Nance with some nice D. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Poke loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Harrison. Nice D from Sexton. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Here's White. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Sexton has it in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Levine kicks to Porter. Back to Levine. He dishes it to Markkanen. To the paint. Drummond finds Love. Cleveland moving it around. Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Bulls trail by 7. Levine dishes to White to the middle. And it's Carter missing. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Sexton. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter. Here's White. And the Bulls with another miss. And the Cavaliers with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Osman, the pass to Drummond. To the right side. And here's Love. Fires from the wing. Garland kicks to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Porter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 9. Markkanen down low. He's guarded by Love.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Out to the wing. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Now here's White. He gets it in there.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's a floater, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Cornette passes to Gafford. Here is Bell. Exum deciding where to go with it. The wide open look here for Garland, and that one drops.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now, here's Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Second chance shot. Here's the 3. Wall grabs the board. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. And stolen by Sexton. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Passes it to Beal. Misses from close range.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Sexton's shot is good.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
Outside, Wall. To the wing on the left. Inside. They get a hand on it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Here's Beal. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Such pure shooting from Beal. I mean, Beal is a knockdown scorer from these mid-range spots.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Garland kicks to Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And he's good on the second. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Clock is at 3. Here's Bryant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Osman, the pass to Love. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Wall, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
For the Wizards, Mahimi's checked in for Bryant, and it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Mahimi's shot is good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Sexton dishes to Thompson. Back to Sexton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
And stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up. And that one, good.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
To the paint, here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Gary Payton comes in for Beal, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. That's a 2 from Sexton. Rebound, Washington.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Cavaliers leading. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. The Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Smith. Makes it off the glass.
The cleverness of Smith showing himself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. Dishes it to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Bertans for 3 and finished off by Brown. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Nance outside, trying to get open is Thompson. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Smith outside. The 3. That shot, no good. 1 second left. Oh, big time shot.
He just beat the buzzer. He barely beat the buzzer.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3. Shot clock at 3. Bertans can't get it to go. The Cavaliers on offense. Outside, Porter. Thompson finds Nance. Count it.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Wizards trail by 4. Inside. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got his second basket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Garland the pass to Thompson, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Here's Wagner. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight? Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Smith kicks to Payton. The putback, it's good on the putback. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For Cleveland, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Porter passes to Thompson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Washington trailing. The pass to Wagner. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Bertans against Nance. Garland with it. Back to Nance. And Brown over to help. Shot clock at 5. Here's Garland. No good on the 3. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Windler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fires the 3. But they recover it. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Pass to Bertans. Now Wagner. 1:49 left here in the second. Smith the pass to Wagner. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Thompson looking for an opening. And Nance now atop the key. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's Beal. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Garland kicks to Osman. Passes it to Garland. He dishes it to Thompson. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Mahimi. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Washington on D. And another miss by Cleveland. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. It's rebounded by Cleveland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Beal up top, defended by Sexton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's Garland, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bunga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. 4 on the clock. The shot by Bryant, no good. It's stolen by Bryant. Back to Wall. It's tipped. Stolen by Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Sexton. He has 6. Misses the 3. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Nice D from Sexton.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Sexton on the wing. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bonga. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bryant trying to free himself up. Bonga, no good.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Here's Garland. Kicks it to Sexton. 90 seconds now into the second half. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Garland.
I love the unselfishness from Wall. When someone flashes open, I mean, he's right there with the pass.
Down low, it's stolen by Bryant. And here we go, the Wizards' fast break. Finished off the break. Bonga's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better. Inside, Hachimura runs into tough D, but he gets aggressive and draws a good foul.
The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night, and the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's a force around the rim.
Pass to Mahinmi. Back to Brown, and stolen by Drummond. To the middle. The shot's good from Nance. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brown outside. He can't hit that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Back to Porter. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Porter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Nance outside. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Larry Nance. Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. The pass to Windler. Back to Thompson. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Beal's checked in for Hachimura. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Garland, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And Smith gets double teamed. To the paint. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he's able to get it back. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Thompson passes to Windler. Shoots over Beal. Offensive rebound. And Thompson kicks to Drummond. Pass to Sexton. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 13 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
Smith outside. Passes it to Bertens. Buries it down low.
Oh, you got to appreciate the smarts of Smith. It's not just his speed. He's a phenomenal decision maker when it comes to the pick and roll.
And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Thompson in at the center position. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Now, here's Sexton. He feeds it to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 5 assists in the game. Sexton against Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Bradley Beal. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Garland the pass to Sexton. He kicks to Garland. Beal with the steal. Pass to Wall. Here's Bryant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The 6'10" Bryant is solid at drawing contact, especially when he's doing his best to score.
And he knocks down the first one. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. And he makes both free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And there's the pass to Sexton. And Drummond kicks to Love. Off target from three-point range.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Pass to Bonga from the arc. The Wizards with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Love outside. Garland dishes to Drummond, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Wall. Inside. The step back. Out that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bryant.
And you got to be more physical with Bryant than this. He's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
Garland the pass to Drummond. Porter kicks to Love. They get it again. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Garland. Outside, Porter. It's stolen by Hachimura. Beal against Love. Bryant trying to free himself up. The kick out to Wall. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Porter's running. Kicks it out to Love. Cleveland gets it back. Back to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here to end the cold streak. And it's Love missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
There's 1:17 left in the game. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display for him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around. Man, it takes a different level of concentration to execute in the big moments. And Bryant knows he has that.
Garland with it, working on Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To tie it up, it drops. And tie game, that is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing. Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
When you're just talking about pure speed, Wall is incredible. An explosive point guard who dominates at both ends. Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Over in the corner, Osman. Pass to Drummond. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He sinks the clutch free throw.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
From deep, Wall, no good from three-point territory. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David. The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us we are.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And for the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
To the left wing. Here's Bonga, guarded by Porter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Bryant. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Here's Bonga. Left side, Bryant. High post shot. He's off on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's White. Bonga pulls it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Reverses. Here's Hachimura. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
It's stolen by Wall. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. That one goes in. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Porter passes to Carter. Beal against Levine. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Down low, Bonga, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Now here's Levine. Beal with the steal. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Beal's running.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Here's Levine. Up and in from the low block.
Well, Levine is a scorer, plain and simple. It matters not inside, outside, he's got it all.
Ball taking his time here. Passes it to Bryant. Back to Wall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Well, that's the mobility and athleticism John Wall has on the interior. He feels at ease amongst the trees.
Levine can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the
that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Beal dishes to Bryant. 1:39 left in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Porter. And it's done in for Kobe White. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Levine. And a switcher also for Washington. Gary Payton is checked in for Bradley Beal.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahimi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Brown wide open, he fires. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the pass to Hutchison. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Brown the pass to Payton. Oh, that's blocked. Bertans against Young. That's good from Dunn on the assist from Thaddeus Young.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
Payton against Satoransky. And the dunk by Payton.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And Young kicks to Dunn. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Brown. And the shot is good.
Such a confident finisher in close. You want to know why Thad Young's percentage is high? Look at that assertiveness.
There's Brown with the three. It's all in by the Bulls. 15 seconds left in the first. For the finish, and it's slammed in by Young.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Mahimi. That's tipped, and he gets it back. And stolen by Dunn. No good on that one. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bulls lead by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Chris Dunn, Valentine out there with Young. And it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That free throw good from Young.
Now, Thaddeus Young is capable of playing multiple positions. He is an efficient glue guy who always seems to play to his strengths.
Here's Payton. Here's Brown, and he comes up with the deuce.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Harrison in the corner. It's taken away by Payton. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Ball comes in for Ish Smith. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Bertans against Young. And here's White, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brown the pass to Beal. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, Bradley Beal has turned himself into more than just a perimeter shooter. This guy can go off the dribble drive. He can score at the rack. That's nice. And
it's Wagner with the rebound. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Fires the 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Wall's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
That's an aspect that you like about John Wall's game. He will rebound his position.
Here's Young, and Young with the stuff.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Wall hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's now 6 points for Wall. Here's Valentine. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. The three from Bertans. They get it back.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Valentine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Wall wide open. Bertans, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Bertans got his second basket of the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
White the pass to Cornette. Back to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Bertans. For 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for Washington.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Beal with the steal. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Valentine wide open. He fires. Chicago again turning it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Smith outside. Mahimi with it. Now defended by Levine. Mahimi's shot is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Levine feeling it out a bit. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Wizards. Payton left side. Pass to Bonga. And Mahimi now atop the key. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first half of play.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead in the period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's getting it done is Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Washington. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. White finds Markkanen. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. 6-point game. Here's Bonga. Good on the 3-point shot. Bonga's got 7 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
But they get it back. And Wall kicks to Beal. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Just an excellent all-around talent. Carter Jr. runs the floor with purpose.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Chicago making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. To the inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Beal gets a wide open look. And the three ball is good. Beal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Dunn dishes to Carter. He kicks it to Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
You know, one of the things that Zach LaVine has worked so hard on is the ability to get to the free throw line. This guy has stated he wants to be one of the best to ever do it. Well, a great scorer gets to the foul line.
Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Ryan in the post, defended by Carter. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And Washington making a change here. Bulls trail by 6. Dunn left side. And it's Carter missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it's Beal in the corner. He dishes it to Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Some changes for Chicago. Young comes in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky subbed in for Zach LaVine. And a change for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Markkanen trying to break loose. Here's Dunn. Good. Nice job down low.
Well, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Doesn't go that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Satoransky. Count it. Good. And now just a 3-point Wizards lead.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Passes to Mahimi. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Down low, here's Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. Inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
That gives them the lead. Dunn's got 6 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The pass to Hachimura. Tipped away. And stolen by Dunn. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Young. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Smith dishes to Mahimi. Back to Smith. And here's Brown outside. Satoransky grabs the miss. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's Dunn penetrating Markkanen. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy. And if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Wagner passes to Smith. And here they come. Here's Satoransky. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Smith. They can't stop the run with that one.
no matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their
shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Bulls. They're up by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Otto Porter, Jr. White is out there with Satterance. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Carter in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Wall passes to Bonga. Bryant controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
It's Carter, high post. Here's LaVine. And there it is for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Bertans. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great positioning on the putback. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Ball against Carter. Wall passes to Bryant. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man, Thomas Bryant, making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's LaVine, and he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
Boy, you do not want LaVine getting all the way to the rack. Where is the rotation?
All with it. And Wall slams it home.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Poked away. Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
This is unmatched speed at his size and certainly at the point guard position. How are you going to stop that?
Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 8.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the jam by LaVine.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
And LaVine, here we go. And then LaVine with the jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim to the left side wing. And here's Wall outside. Bean with the rebound. Chicago leading by 12. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them. Wizards trail by 14. The three from Bryant. The shot, no good. And the Bulls with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Levine. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Back to Levine. Takes a 3. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Wall dishes to Bryant. To the paint. That one's not going to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Carter looking around. Outside, Levine. Six to shoot. Latrey keeps it alive, and Markkanen on the follow.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Outside, Beal. No good there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most